In this video, I'm going to walk you through the steps that you need to take in order to set up Google Analytics tracking on your WordPress website. Now, I'm using a Macintosh computer and I'm using Safari browser, but it doesn't really matter if you use a PC or a Mac, and it doesn't matter what browser you use. So the first thing I need to do is go ahead and open up my web browser, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my website and specifically the login page for the WordPress administrative section so that we can get this process started. So for the purposes of this example, I'm going to be using a website called localcompanysolutions.com, and I went ahead and need to bring up the login page, which is localcompanysolutions.com/wp-admin, and it comes up with the username and password. Now I have it saved already in my computer, so I don't have to enter it, but I'm going to go ahead and click on login. And the first step we need to do is on the left hand side, there you'll see a menu running up and down. You do need to make sure that you have an administrator account for your WordPress website. If you have an administrator account, you should see many of these options here, with the exception of these here at the bottom, because these are some custom plugins that I have installed. If you don't see these options here like settings, tools, users, profiles, etc., it means you don't have an administrator account. So you need to contact the person who set up your website and make sure that they convert your account to an administrator account, or that they provide you with the administrator account. So the first step you need to take is using your mouse, hover over the plugins section, and you'll see this menu pop up for installed plugins, add new, and editor. Go ahead and click on add new, and you'll see this box come up here where you can go ahead and search or upload a plugin from your computer, or look at featured, popular, newest, and favorites. So just in the search box, I'm going to go ahead and type in Google Analytics and hit enter or search plugins. Now you see a lot of different options come up, and there are a lot of plugins that can take care of Google Analytics being installed on your WordPress website. It's my personal recommendation that you use the very first option up here, that is version 1.0.5 at the time of this recording, and it's a plugin by Kevin Silvestre. I'm not sure, I probably mispronounced his name, but this is the plugin that you want. So the next step you need to take is click on the install now right below the title Google Analytics, and go ahead and click on OK for this confirmation box. And once that comes up, you'll go ahead and see an activate plugin option come up, provided that it got installed successfully. So I'm going to click on activate plugin, and now the plugin has been installed and activated. The next step you need to take is navigate over the settings section, and you'll see the Google Analytics section pop up right underneath that menu that came up. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Google Analytics, and it brings up to a form where you need to go ahead and paste your web property ID in this box and hit save changes, and then you're all done. So what we need to do now is generate that web property ID. I'm going to go and open up another tab in my browser, and I'm going to go ahead and navigate to google.com/analytics. And if you have a Gmail account, then you already have a Google Analytics account. If you don't, then go open up a Gmail account. It's pretty easy to do, and I don't see why you wouldn't. So I'm going to go and click on sign in. And I have a couple accounts. I have a little program here on my computer called 1Password that helps me manage everything. So I'm going to go and log in with the appropriate account. And once that comes up, what we need to do is click on admin up here at the very top right. And we need to go ahead and add a new account. So I'm going to go click on the new account button. And what we want is to leave it as a website, because we're not tracking an app, and we don't need universal analytics. We need to leave it as classic analytics. So for the website name, I'm going to go ahead and fill this in and type in Local Company Solutions. And for the website, just go ahead and put the www.localcompanysolutions.com. Now for the industry type, choose one that is closest to your specific business. So I'm going to go ahead and select it's technology, and I am in Pacific time. And for the account name, also for the website name, these are both internal things, so you'll never have to see these outside. So label them accordingly to however you'd like to organize more than one website. So I'm going to go ahead and just put Local Company Solutions and leave the rest alone. Leave those three boxes checked. I'm going to go ahead and say click on the Get Tracking ID blue button here at the bottom left. And then go ahead and take a minute to read through the actual terms of service that you need to agree to in order to finalize and get your tracking ID. So I'm going to go and click on I accept. And once you've done that, you see a success, you see a number will be generated right up here. So it's this number right here that you need to copy and paste. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight it and then right click and select copy. If you're on a Mac, you can also use your keyboard by just highlighting it and pressing on the Command plus Q key. And if you're on a PC, then it would be Control plus C. So I've gone ahead and right clicked and selected copy. I'm going to come back to my first tab here. I'm going to highlight and delete all of that. I'm going to right click and select paste. Click on the Save Changes button. And that's it. I am now done. I now have Google Analytics tracking set up for my local company solutions website. And that concludes this tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to email support@globalmerchantinnovations.com. Once again, that's support@globalmerchantinnovations.com. Thank you.